KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. Well, we've been watching Sally all the last couple of days, and just in case I'm here, Bradley's here as well, but we came in and are watching the storm. But right now, Acadiana looking pretty good with this storm. We'll keep our fingers crossed. Given the current forecast track and the forecast intensity, everything that we have right now, confidence is beginning to build that this storm is going to be, and the primary effects are going to be east of Acadiana, but it's not going to be pretty for southeast Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. It's going to be a big rainmaker. It's going to produce some surge. And if it does come in Category 1-2 storm, that surge is going to be testing a lot of the eastern Louisiana barriers. Now, during the course of the day today, relatively disorganized, but just over the last hour or so, we're seeing some bursting near the center of the storm, just northeast of the storm. So this could be the beginning of an intensification trend that we are going to watch. Pressure hasn't done a whole lot today, about 996 millibars. We'll be watching that as hurricane hunters fly into it tonight. Maximum sustained winds at 60, moving to the west-northwest at about 9, but we think it's going to find a weakness in the atmosphere and then turn to the northwest just as it's making landfall, and then to the north. Right now, the storm pretty much going over New Orleans. The forecast track maybe nudged a little bit farther to the east, and we may see that go even farther to the east tonight at 10 o'clock based on the latest computer model plots. But by 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, expected to be a Category 1 storm, a strong Cat 1 going into tomorrow night, early Tuesday. And there's the opportunity somewhere in here for it to reach Category 2 status. We'll see. We'll see if it goes through an intensification cycle tonight and then moving off to the east. And notice most of Acadiana now just about out of the cone, with the exception of the easternmost parishes where we have tropical storm warnings for Vermilion, Iberia, Lower St. Martin, and St. Mary parishes. That's for the possibility of some tropical storm force winds. Hurricane warnings for all of southeast Louisiana and into southern Mississippi. As for storm surge, it's going to be a big surge along the eastern facing shores and portions of the Mississippi River outlet, 7 to 11 feet, and there's going to be current here, so this is going to be awfully rough. 4 to 6 getting into Lake Pontchartrain, and locally no major concerns here. Seas coming up maybe 1 to 3 feet, but we're going to have a north wind, so just a little bit of that water coming up with the bulge of the hurricane that moves mainly to the east of us, but that north wind will be driving down those seas close to home. So here we go through tomorrow. I think Monday's going to be a pretty quiet day and a mostly sunny day. We're going to have a nice breeze with a hurricane off to the south and east of us. Maybe some renegade showers and thunder showers developing tomorrow afternoon, early tomorrow evening. Again, this is the NAM model, which I think is doing a pretty good job putting the center of this storm over the NOLA area right around daybreak on Tuesday and then migrating off to the north. So we're going to use the NAM model forecast for winds. This is what the Hurricane Center is going for the risk of tropical storm force winds. We were in the 50% range plus in Lafayette, now 45%, but maybe up to a 70% chance of some tropical storm winds greater than 39 miles an hour in Morgan City. But as we look at the latest model data, we'll notice that the winds are coming up over southeast Louisiana, where we'll see 70, 80 mile an hour gusts more than likely with that purple, but mostly gusts no higher than 30 to 35, maybe 40 close to home. But it's all going to be on the other side of the Atchafalaya Basin into southeast Louisiana, where upwards of hurricane gusts might be felt in the New Orleans area as well. Nice breeze for us, but that's about it. We'll keep our fingers crossed. And as for rainfall, not much in Acadiana, but look at this. You get into 8 to 12 inches of rain or better from NOLA on eastward, and this is going to be a prodigious flood maker, so we'll be watching that very closely. Next 24 hours, as we indicated, looking pretty good. We're going to keep rain chance in the 20% range for tomorrow. Going into Tuesday, maybe 30 to 40%, but that might be on the high side. Maybe mostly sunny days ahead, and eventually drier and slightly cooler air for next weekend. That's it for weather. We're going to have more right after this.